We're live here at the Beaumont branch location, voting headquarters here, a big day.
That's right. Polls have opened and we have a familiar face. You know this guy right here, our professor here, our political analyst, Stephen Voss. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Okay, you've been here since very early with us this morning, and you've sort of been our roving reporter out here, but you've been down the line. You've seen some people go in and vote. Talk about the wait time so far, what you've seen.
Well, we've almost had 100 people at some points. It's been steadily over 50. People are waiting around 35 to 40 minutes from when they join the line to when they walk out of the center, which is a lot shorter than it was during the primary when Lexington only had one voting location.
Yeah, and this is something you've been following with the amount of polling locations. This has been a hot button topic for you.
When you crunch down the number of places where people can vote, a lot of them don't vote, and the ones who do are really inconvenienced. The fact that we added many more for the general election has got to be making life easier for these folks. And, you know, they're working folks. They're in work clothes. They're in scrubs. Clearly, they're trying to get their vote counted before they go to their jobs. Having multiple places to vote clearly has made things better for them.
One of the big races a lot of these voters are going to be focusing on, obviously, that race for Senate between Amy McGrath and Mitch McConnell. What do both of these candidates need out of Lexington specifically at the end of this night?
Democrats rely on the cities. They need overwhelming support in Louisville. Here they need about 2 out of every 3 votes. If it's looking closer to 55-45, that's bad news for the Democrats.
When we're looking at the presidential race, that's one a lot of people obviously have their eyes on. We talked about it a little bit in the last segment, but I want to talk about those polling numbers again, because I think that's an interesting point. The fact that they weren't necessarily wrong in 2016, just a lot of things that maybe didn't go into that factor.
Sure, yeah.
Well, in 2016, Hillary Clinton was supposed to win by 3 percentage points in the popular vote. She won by 2. It was only off by 1%. And even that little error was because a lot of people decided how to vote on the last day. The polls weren't really wrong. Now, we didn't know what was going to happen in the Midwest. And the Midwest gave the presidency to Donald Trump. We'll see if he gets it this time.
We'll be certainly following that. All this morning, we thank you for joining us. This morning, it's finally light outside, so that's the good news. And you're going to be joining us really throughout the evening show as well. So appreciate your time today.
We'll be right back.